Magical Maidens Paranormal Vlogs. I'm Magical Maiden. So today I hope you sit back and relax and watch my spooktacular scary video. Today what I have for you is some orbs, some EVPs, and my cat Selma Magic speaking human words. So I hope you'll enjoy this. So please sit back, shut the lights, light some candles, get cozy, and sit back and relax and watch because I got a lot. And don't forget your earbuds because you're not going to really hear things clear unless you have your earbuds. And turn the volume up as much as you can. If you're not subscribed, do that now. Remember to like, share, and comment if you just want to say hello, if you have any questions. So let's get started with the video. Okay, so now I'm adding the voiceover. It takes some time putting this together, and I didn't have any time to put orbs in it. So possibly the next video or the video after that, I'll have time to put some orbs in it, okay? But right now, these are EVPs and my cat Selma Magic talking. And the first EVP is Can't Find Something. Now, I originally thought it was my cat Magic saying it, but he wasn't on camera, so I think it's an EVP. Okay, and the next EVP, this is July 15th, by the way. It says, glass is worth the effort. And then more. Glass is worth the effort. Glass is worth the effort. Glass is worth the effort. Did you hear it? They said glass is worth the effort, poops ahead, and that's, bullshit. That's what they said. So the next EVP is I'm in the streets. I'm in these streets. Okay, so if you heard that, something I am in the streets. Okay, so the next EVP is Mom's next. Did you run from it? Mom's next. Did you run from it? Okay, so the next EVP is No, Stop It. So that's the next EVP, and I usually play it 3 times for you to hear. It's not repeating. Okay, the next EVP says, now's not the time for animals to start it. And I'm not really sure what that was about. I think he was having a conversation with Magic. Like I said, we get everything. Spirits, entities, and interdimensional beings in this house. Okay, so the next EVP, they say they're coming to get you. And again, like I say, I don't know if they're talking to my cats, each other, or it's residual. So this is just an EVP. They're coming to get you. Okay, so here's another EVP, and the man says Warch was a cat. Warch was a cat. I get a lot of these in the morning when I'm up and about, walking around, going to give the cats their breakfast. So it's very clear. Warch was a cat. Warch. 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 Did you hear that? Okay, so the next one, it's Magic saying he's having a conversation with the spirits. So I really couldn't make out everything, but you can hear Magic, and then you can hear a spirit or something. Did you hear that? Okay, so the next one, Magic says, get out of the way, my cat Magic. So Magic is the talker of the family, and he talks a lot. So I get a lot of these EVPs at night when my husband and I are in the bedroom watching TV, or early in the morning when we're waking up or not quite out of bed or walking around. So here it is. Okay, so another one says, neither am I, insults. Neither am I, insults. I believe this is my cat Magic. Okay, the next one, my cat Magic said, hear us, keep it down. What you say, and then, so that's it. It says, hear us, keep it down, what you say. Okay, and you heard a little voice after he finished talking, my cat, like a woman go, like that. Okay, so the next one is Magic saying, you still there? And that's what the next one is. Okay, so that's it for the 15th. Now we're on to the 16th. An EVP saying accepted happens. So that was all of July 15th. Now July 16th, and the first EVP is accepted. Okay, so the second EVP, they say, better think twice. I think you're stupid. That's what pissed me off. No more of this house. So someone's in a bad mood. That was a long EVP. Okay, here it is. See if you can make it all out. Did you get all that? Okay, so the next EVP. Now, I was going outside the door to pour water for the squirrels and put nuts for the squirrels and water outside for the bird in the bird bath. And someone says, come close to me. It's an EVP. Now, I don't know if it was to me or what. Like I said, we get a lot of EVPs in the morning. So come close to me. Here it is. Okay, so the next EVP, they say, don't hurt me. I get a lot of EVPs, and I get a lot on this July 16th. So this is a long day of EVPs. So this is don't hurt me. Okay, so the next EVP, it says, don't hurt us, please. No, 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 no. Tell her, make it safe. Tie a rope. I know they say a lot. I think it might be 2 or 3 different people talking, or spirits, entities, or what have you. But it says, don't hurt us, please. No, 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 no. Tell her, make it safe. Tie a rope. Who knows what I don't think they were talking about me because I didn't climb anywhere. Okay, did you hear all that? Okay, so the next EVP, they say don't lock it. Okay. And like I said, a lot of this, I didn't have the TV on. We didn't have anybody over. It wasn't myself and my husband talking. All this is other entity spirits and interdimensional beings. And it say, don't lock it. Okay, so the next one they say, don't touch it. It's about a spider. I was telling my husband, we in Mobile, Alabama, down here, it's the South, we get big spiders. They're called banana spiders. They're harmless, but they're good spiders. And it says, don't touch it, because I was talking about it. Okay, so the next EVP, they say they're helpful. Because I was talking about the spiders and they were letting me know that they're helpful. So here it is. Okay, so in this one, they're still talking about the spiders. They say release it, then it will go somewhere happy. And we did. We actually, since I live in the woods, we just put it in the woods right next to us over the fence. And we always try to save them because they eat the horrible bugs like palmetto bugs and stuff, and they don't hurt you. So the next one, they say, I'm not talking to you. Okay, so the next one, they say that is for party's future, and then they say something else. And you hear the guy later on say something, but this is what I got. So you can clearly hear him say, that is for party's future. And then I'm not really sure what he said after that. So here it is. Okay, so the next one, they say, that is what pissed me off. And then another one says, go back. And then he says, that's what pissed me off. So it's two different voices, but you can hear it. And here it is. So in this next one, they kind of sing it. They say, what is it now? Cheerio. You can hear them singing it. My husband's like, that was you singing. I go, no, it wasn't. Why the hell would I even say that? I wasn't singing. I was feeding the cats. And that isn't my voice. So here it is. Okay, so and over here they say go in the back seat. Then someone else says those waffles, you ate them. Then another one says don't hit me. So somebody's still obsessing over waffles. It was the morning that they were talking about waffle. So here it is, go in the back seat. Okay, so in this one, an EVP, they say don't like them. And that's in this next EVP. Okay, so the next one, in this EVP, they say, I like black gum. And then another EVP, it's that guy again that says, that's for party's future hobby. So I like black gum, and that's for party's future hobby. That's the next one. Okay. Okay, so the next one is Meg's first, and then another person says, not for a bit, sugar. So they go Meg's first, and then not for a bit, sugar. Somebody else says it. So it's two spirits or just two timelines. I don't know. Someone's like, not two timelines, but one timeline saying a conversation. Okay, so in the next EVP, they say, that's what pissed me off. So I guess this guy is still talking about being pissed off whoever it was that was mad before. So here it is. Okay, and here we go about the waffles. In this next EVP, they go, those waffles, you ate them. Somebody's really mad about the waffles. Somebody ate all the waffles and someone else is pretty ticked off at them. Okay, so the next EVP says, that's what we get for bargaining. And that'll be the next one. That's what we get for bargaining. And that'll be the next EVP that's coming up right now. Okay, so the next EVP, they say, we tried calling. And again, like I said, I do get them at night, EVPs, anytime. But actually, the morning and the day, the early part of the day, you get a lot more. Whether I'm getting it on my security footage or I'm just having conversations with them, recording them, they're there. So we tried calling is the next EVP. Okay. So the next EVP, they say get out. And let's see. Yep, that's what they say. They say get out. And here it comes right now. Sorry, I've been having a bit of snafu. I have to line everything up, make sure that I'm saying the correct one. So it's get out is your next one. Okay, and the next one they say, what did your pants fit it? So that's coming up right now. And again, before that, it said get out. So did you hear that? And we're coming up to that. What did your pants fit it? So the next EVP, they see you heard me now. Listen to your mom. And that's in the next one. Okay, so on the next one, they say you lost it. And that'll be on the next EVP. And this is still for July 16th, by the way. Okay, so they say you lost it. And we're going to start right now. Okay, so it could have been Magic that said that. But anyway, this is definitely Magic saying follow it. He has a high-pitched voice, and sometimes it's hard to tell. But this is Magic now saying, follow it. Okay, so the next one, the EVP says, you're pregnant. And it was in the morning, and I was in the kitchen feeding the cats, and someone says, you're pregnant. And believe you me, I'm not pregnant. And I could tell you that for a fact. So that was kind of funny. So it's coming up right now, and then there'll be one more after this. Okay, so the next EVP, it says, given what happens, You want me to suck it? Don't ask me. I don't know what they're talking about. But this will be the last one because I've been getting interruption after interruption, losing my place, not knowing what the next EVP is. So I have to end it with the last one. Given what happens, you want me to suck it. Here it is. I didn't say it, someone else did. Okay, and that's it. So thanks for joining me on this paranormal vlog. I have plenty more, so make sure you're subscribed and you click the notification bell, and that you like this and share this with anyone that you know might be interested. And if you haven't seen any of my other paranormal vlogs, start now. Binge watch. And it is this spooky season, so it's the perfect time. So thanks for hanging out with me and watching and listening, and I hope you used your earbuds. And again, sorry I couldn't fit any orbs in. I just didn't have the time. Another day when I don't get interrupted so much, perhaps, and I apologize for that. I was a little discombobulated because my husband came in, my sister knocked on the door, and this is why I try to do it when I can, and I have so many more for you. So thanks for watching, and remember, as always, stay spooky. Bye.